Hello guys, so this video was made using AI and I'm going to show you how you can run these animations using an AI. And in today's video we used Runway AI, so stick with me to the end of this video. But first, let's see what this video actually made.
As thunder rumbled over the rain-soaked city, the boy watched in horror as his mother was shot right in front of him. Her body collapsed to the cold pavement, lifeless, while he dropped to his knees beside her, tears streaming down his face, clinging to her hand, unwilling to let go. Moments later, red and blue lights flashed through the narrow alley as police sirens pierced the night. Officers rushed to the scene trying to comfort the boy, but it was too late. The life he knew had shattered. He returned home alone.
So to make this video we would be using ChatGPT and also Runway AI. So for ChatGPT, you would come to ChatGPT. First of all, I want to create my short story. So I'm going to say I want to create a short movie of Superman vs Hulk, which was what I intended to do originally, but then I knew it was going to take so much time to create this kind of video, and it's not going to be in an animation form. It was going to be in a form of real scenarios, real life scenarios, as if it was going to be real. So it was going to take so much time to create this kind of video using AI. So I had to switch up to show you how to actually create animated children story, Pizza story using the Runway AI. So like you can see here, I asked ChatGPT to generate me stories. So if you don't have any story idea, you can actually ask it to generate you story ideas of what you want. So you can just give it a prompt to generate stories depending on what you want. But then all the stories being created here, I don't like them. So if you see a story you like, you can just copy the title of the story, then ask it to expatiate on that story. But that's not what I want to do. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to actually ask it to create a story based on what I want. So I will now say the story ideas are good, but this is what I want. I kind of wanted a story that has to do with a child or with children. So I'm going to rewrite my prompt right here. So with children characters in play, and then it's going to come up with other kinds of story. Definitely I'm not still going to like this, so let's just see what it came up with. So this is actually good, but you know what I want, so I'm going to redo the prompting. So I'll say I want to create children animated Pixar style video. Write me a script for a story about a boy. So now I'm going to give it an exact prompt of what I want. So about a boy who lost his mom or his parents in front of him. So you can see who lost his parents to robbery and he became a villain. So this is going to now create me prompts of what I want. So it's going to create the team, going to create the characters, going to create the support character. Then it's going to now give you the script also for generating the prompts for generating the characters and the prompts for generating the actual scenes of or scenarios of the video of the story. So it will be the scene that I'll generate that I'm going to make use of to make the actual video. So here is what we are going to do. So now that we've gotten our scenes and our prompts and our story, so we are going to get our prompts from here. So you can see supporting characters. So scene 1 says you can see Leo's room, the heist of kindness. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to ask it to give me prompts that I'm going to use to generate each of the scenes. So could you give me the character or the prompt. I want to create the characters. So first of all, so that you can keep your character consistency, so you would ask it to give you a prompt to create the character, and I'm going to show you how you can keep your character consistent. So one thing is, if it gives you the prompt to generate your character, what you can do, depending on the AI tool you are going to use to generate your character, so each time you want to generate that character, you can always rewrite the prompts with the clothing, the prompts with the scene of what the person can be doing. So it would always keep your character in check, consistent. So you won't have to start being inconsistent with characters. So here you can see now, after it has given me prompts for the characters, I'm now going to ask it to give me the scenes with their different prompts to generate the scenes for the video. So now it's going to bring out the prompts or give me an exact prompt for each of the scenes that I want to generate in this particular video I want to make. But then I'm not going to generate everything just for the purpose of this video, so I'm just going to keep it short. I might just use one or two or the first 5 scenes from the actual video to make, or from the story to make to generate images instead of doing everything. So this is going to be short, so I'll just show you what you need to know. So now I'm going to make use of some AI tools. This is Runway, and Runway also has its own character generation, so you can actually generate characters here, and you can see this upload part here. It helps you keep consistency with the scenes or with the characters. So if you are using a free version of Runway, you would actually have free credits you are going to be using, which for every generation you will be picking, it will be taken from that free credit. Now you would also see the upgrade here. So if you want to actually pay for Runway, you can actually do that by clicking on the upgrade. So once that's done, you can also try using another AI tool, which is the Luma Labs or the Dream AI, in order to create your characters or also create your scenes. So here you can see right here, I'm trying to create my character using this Luma Labs AI. You also have option of using Mid Journey or Leonardo AI. So this is me trying to create the main character, but right here you can see it's not giving me what I really want. So I'm going to tweak this a bit until I'm able to get what I want. So until I'm able to get the actual what relates to the kind of character I have in my head. So I'm going to keep on playing with the prompt until I get that. So stick with me to the end of this video, and also follow through with the video process in order to be able to understand what I'm doing. So this section, I'm trying to create the characters. So I'm going to try to make or get our characters ready from this particular prompt right here. So stick with me to the end of the video. So now we are done with our characters. So as you can see, I've created all the characters needed, and now I'm going to go over to creating the actual scene or the scenes of the video. So follow through as well as I try creating the scenes. Now remember the prompt ChatGPT gave to us for creating of the scenes. So I'm gonna try using that right now to make the scenes of the video using this particular AI. So stick with me to the end, and also make sure to follow through with the video process. If at this point you are yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe to the channel and make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to leave a comment if you have any question. So we've generated our scenes right here. So this is Runway. So after downloading the image, we are going to upload the image in the Runway AI space for the video creation. Then you are going to give it a prompt. So I'm just going to say little boy crying as his mom can no longer move. Police officer running towards the boy or to help the boy. Then you are going to generate. Now remember the if you are generating like a 10-second scene or video from that scene, it's going to take away much more credits from your free credits than if you are generating a 5 second. So just depending on what you are doing. So this is how. So once I'm now, the good thing with Runway is that once the first one is generating, you can go ahead to generate others. So I would go ahead to generate the other videos while the first one is generating. So for each of the scenes that you upload, or for each of the scenarios of the images that you upload, so let's look at what this gave to us. Let's look at the animation from this. So I'm going to play it. You can see this is actually okay. Now if we are to write the prompt very well, we can actually get this to give us something much better. So right now I'm going to start generating for the second one. So I'll say little boy crying as his mom can no longer move. Police. So I'm going to switch this to, I'm going to change this. So I'm going to just change the prompt I'm going to give to it here. So just say boy becomes a villain. Might probably change that or write other things depending on how it comes out. So once you can just prompt each of the scenes and then generate. So let's watch to the end while you see as I generate all my scenes. So make sure to stick with the video process in order to or fully understand. So I'm going to switch that to 5 seconds. Then I'm going to go ahead to generate. So I'll just click on generate. Now that we've gotten all our scenes, we are going to download them, and then we will head over to Clipchamp to compile, or you can use CapCut if it is CapCut you are good at editing with. So when you go over to this site, you are going to upload these images so that we can compile them together. So you are going to move over to CapCut. I'm going to create a new video so I can actually compile each of these scenes together, and then also use CapCut or Clipchamp so that I could generate my voiceover. So you could actually use your CapCut as well to generate voiceovers. So I'm going to arrange them in line with the actual scene or in the actual progression of the video itself. So I'm going to do that in line with the progression itself. So stick with me to the end. And so once our video has been compiled, you can actually use this text to speech section of Clipchamp to generate the voiceover for your story, and then you will just, after that, you can download the story and then you can actually play. So I'm going to play and show you what the actual video looks like. So here is it.
As thunder rumbled over the rain-soaked city, the boy watched in horror as his mother was shot right in front of him. Her body collapsed to the cold pavement, lifeless, while he dropped to his knees beside her, tears streaming down his face, clinging to her hand, unwilling to let go. Moments later, red and blue lights flashed through the narrow alley as police sirens pierced the night. Officers rushed to the scene trying to comfort the boy, but it was too late. The life he knew had shattered. He returned home alone, drenched in rain and sorrow. But as the tears dried, something darker began to rise within him: anger. An anger that burned deep into his soul. That night, the boy made a vow. He would find the person who took his mother from him. He would uncover the truth, no matter the cost. And in his quest for vengeance, the pain twisted him. He no longer saw justice the way others did. The innocent boy faded, and a villain was born.